guys, it's Hannah. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a January favorites video. You know, favorites videos are kind of popular and whatever, I don't know. So I think that's what I'm going to start doing monthly is uploading favorites videos. First we're going to start out with makeup, beauty products and stuff because I guess that's kind of mostly what I focus on my channel. So we're going to start with that, and then at the end I'm going to put in my favorite songs of the month, my favorite movie of the month, my favorite book of the month. So the first, my favorites, is actually these makeup remover wipes, and they're vitamin C infused makeup cleansing wipes, and there's 60 wipes in here. I bought it at Big Lots, surprisingly, but it was only $2 for 60 wipes. You can spend $1 and get 30 wipes, but I figure you're gonna go back and buy them anyway. I found that a lot of the Big Lots makeup remover wipes are really good. These are no exception. They take my makeup off just as well as, I guess, my Neutrogena ones that I usually use. These are really good. I don't really want to take one out, but they're kind of stretchier. You can tell they're cheaper than the Neutrogena ones, but I think they still work the same. My next item is this L'Oreal La Palette Nude. This is the first one. I have both of them. This one I started using, okay, things fall out. I don't use the brush, obviously, but I started using these again. They last all day with a primer. I used Urban Decay Primer Potion, I think. It was that or the Milani one, but they last all day. My next item would be these La Balm eyeshadow palettes. They come with 4 different colors. So here is La Balm Volume 1. This one's my favorite one. La Bamba Volume 1, duh. Originally bought them because I like the movie La Bamba. And if you haven't seen it, it's an 80s movie based on the life of Richie Valens. I really like the movie. It's one of my favorite ones. And then this is La Bamba 2. It's more blue. The Balm makes some of my favorite eyeshadows, and these are no exception. I think they wear beautifully. I think you can get a pretty complete look if you're okay with a lot of shimmer. The only problem is it's not really matte. All of them have some type of shimmer in it, so just be careful. These are probably, since I bought them, probably my favorite eyeshadows to use. So my next one is this CoverGirl lip gloss, and I don't really hear a lot of people talking about CoverGirl lip glosses, but I think they're really nice. I have I think 3 of them. I bought them in a Katy Perry pack at some random grocery store. This one doesn't have a name. The ones that came in the Katy Perry one did not have a name, but normally if you buy them just as this, they'll have a name on it. Just comes like that. It's not gloopy. It kind of looks gloopy, but it's not. I'll put it on. My next one is another Katy Perry CoverGirl thing. It's Katy Perry Kitty Cat Matte. And this lipstick is in this shade Sphinx. It's a really pretty nudie color. I like pairing it with a nude lip liner. You could pair it with kind of a brown if you want more of a gradient look, but it looks really nice. Next thing is a concealer, which is the Maybelline Dream Lumi Concealer. This is in the shade Ivory, which I think is the lightest one they have. It doesn't really come with a whole ton of product. I've used about half of it, I think. I think it covers nicely. I use this when I don't really want to wear a lot of makeup, but I want kind of a little bit of concealage underneath my eyes. They don't come in that many skin shades, which I don't really like, so if you have really dark skin, this is really not going to work for you. And I wish they had more because it's really, really nice if you just want something that'll brighten up your under eye and you don't want to wear a lot of makeup and it won't feel like you're wearing a lot of makeup. Next product is going to be CoverGirl Clean Pressed Normal Skin Pressed Powder. They have a matte version. This is just the normal one. I don't know if you can tell, but I kind of almost hit pan on it. So I bought another one. I have really dry skin, so I don't really like powders that much, but I feel like I need a powder to set my foundation or to set my BB creams. I really like this over BB creams because it has a little bit of coverage, but not too much. I think it really evens your skin out. I'm wearing it right now with just some concealer, and it smells like, it's got like this powdery, distinct powdery smell, kind of like grandma's. Reminds me of my grandma, and I really like it. Alright, and my last favorite of the month is this e.l.f. brow pencil. And it comes with a spoolie on one end, and then on the other end, twist it up, and it has the color. I thought this was kind of like too dark for me. It really does match the color of my eyebrows. It makes it look a little bit dark, but I kind of like that look. I'm not wearing it right now, I'm just wearing some powder in it and kind of combed it back. This product just stays in place all day. It's really easy to use. The only qualm I have about it is that, as you can see, it started out with like really sharp end, but as you use it, it gets kind of dull. It kind of gets rounded off, so you have to be careful when you're going out on the side here. So those are all my favorites. Now, I don't really have a ton of hate-its because I've just been mostly wearing makeup that I like this past month. But I do have one product that I don't really like. We're gonna pull out the bad of the month. e.l.f. Molten Liquid Eyeshadows. This one's in the color Liquid Gold, Mocha Metal. Now the problem I have with these is not that they're not beautiful colors, because they all are in the collection. They're okay if you want to wear them. Like, I wore this all over the lid. Like, I put it kind of deep down here and then I kind of like spread it out. So it was just a one eyeshadow look. I think they'd be okay if you want to use them as a base, but to me, from what I've used them, they're not opaque. They spread out really well, but they kind of get a little, what's the word I'm looking for? They kind of get like holes in them. They kind of get patchy. But I found that with the like the Maybelline liquid ones, you know, like the Color Tattoo liquid ones. I found the same thing with that. Maybe it's just the type of product that they are. Maybe I'm not using them right, but I don't know. I don't really like this type of product too much. Like I said, I think they're beautiful colors. I really like the packaging. The blue is really nice, but I don't know. It's not for me. Alright, so those were my favorites. Those are my hate-its. Hate it. Okay, so now I'm going to do my favorite book of the month, favorite movie of the month, and favorite TV show of the month. My favorite book of the month, I have it written down on my phone, so I'm going to read it. It's The Picture of Dorian Gray by Oscar Wilde. It's about a beautiful, like this guy who's super beautiful, everyone loves him, and then this artist gets really obsessed with him, wants to paint a picture of him. He does, and it's this artist's greatest painting he's ever done. The guy kind of gets like so obsessed with the painting. Basically, the painting ages, but he doesn't age, and people still love him because he has this youth, he has this beauty. There's a lot of death, and it's really dramatic. But if you really like classic books, if you like books that are written with such beautiful craftsmanship, every sentence is so beautifully written, like in my opinion. I really, really like the way Oscar Wilde writes. If you're into books like that, if you're into classic books and you haven't read that, definite recommend. My movie of the month, I just finished it last night. Yeah, I think it was last night. It is the 1951 A Place in the Sun, starring Montgomery Clift and Liz Taylor. Even reading like the little synopsis of it, I rented it thinking this is going to be a cute love story and it's just gonna be great and everybody's gonna be happy, and it's nothing like that. It's not what I expected at all, and I kind of just watching it happen drove me insane. Basically, Montgomery Clift, he falls in love with Liz Taylor as soon as he sees her. But since she's kind of rich and he's just kind of getting into the richness, like he's going to work for his uncle, he starts dating this other chick that works in the factory with him, played by Shelley Winters. She gets pregnant and then she drowns. I don't want to give too much away in case you want to watch it, but it is really dramatic and nothing what I thought it was going to be. So when Montgomery Clift gets accused of the murder of her of Shelley Winters because he was with her, I don't know. It just drives me insane. But I definitely recommend it if you're into that kind of stuff because it's a really good movie. If you like old movies, you like black and white movies, you like the glamour of like Liz Taylor and everything, you'll really like it. And the romance was cute while it lasted, so yep. And my show of the month, it's kind of similar to my book of the month because Dorian Gray from the book is a character in the show, and that show is Penny Dreadful. Now I just started watching it on Netflix, and I started watching it because I was really disappointed with this adaptation of the Dorian Gray book, so I wanted something Dorian Gray. So I started watching it, and it's a really good show. If you don't know what Penny Dreadful is, it is a dark show that takes place in England, and it basically just deals with the supernatural. It has some like horror book characters like Dorian Gray, Dr. Frankenstein. It deals with the supernatural, dark supernatural. But I've only watched like 5 episodes, I think. Maybe not even that, but I'm so immersed in it, and it's a really good show if you like dark shows and you like scary. It's not, I don't think it's totally scary, but it's dark. I started watching it, and I didn't know beforehand, but the guy who plays Danny in Pearl Harbor, and if you know me, you know I love Pearl Harbor, the movie. He's in the show, and I was like, is that Danny? If you like that kind of stuff, I would definitely recommend that show. It's good, really good so far. And then now I'm going to insert my top five favorite songs of the month. These are not only like newer songs. I don't really listen to like a whole ton of newer songs. I'm more into like old music. There's my top 5 favorite songs of the month. Definitely top 5 most listened songs of the month. You can find them all on Spotify, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's where I listen to them. So yeah, you can find them on Spotify. If you're really interested and you're really into that and you want to hear music that I like, you can go ahead and check that out. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine. So this has been January favorites and not so favorites. I don't know what to call this. You're going to have to wait until, I guess, March 1st if you want to see the next one. So stay tuned. Check out my other videos. Keep watching. Subscribe down below, and thank you for watching. It's been kind of dorky. Kind of. I don't know if this has been a good video or not, but thank you. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. Okay, so, bye.